Now, the US stock market closed at a record high on Tuesday. The Dow Jones Industrial Average has more than doubled since a 12-year low point in 2009. A remarkable comeback from the country's recession. As Kristen Salumi reports, American workers have yet to feel the effects.
The Dow reached 14,285 during the day, exceeding the previous high of 14,198 set in October 2007. It closed slightly lower at 14,256. The FTSE closed at 6,432, its highest close since January 2008.
Buy orders prevailed as soon as the markets opened, as investors became more hopeful about a U.S. economic recovery. At one point during the day, the key index climbed nearly 160 points. New York share prices have been on an upward trend since last November, even overcoming sharp falls stemming from political uncertainties in Italy, which had elections last month. Market sentiment was supported also by comments from Federal Reserve Chairman Ben Bernanke, who defended the ongoing monetary easing policy. This helped to push stock prices higher.
There's a lot of money still sloshing around the system that has been created through quantitative easing. Emerging markets are starting to flag a little bit, so we're seeing money return back domestically. I would say the government's focus has to be on manufacturing and on housing. So I think those are two particular areas of the stock market that will start to pick up focus should the economy continue to recover.
The last time the Dow hit a record high was a long time ago, October 9th, 2007.
There are different pieces of the economy, but the part that involves your investments, if you are a smart investor, is looking good.
But as we all know, the good times didn't last. The Great Recession was almost upon us. It's taken the Dow more than 5 years to claw its way back. But why a new record high right now? After all, the U.S. job market refuses to catch fire, and economic growth remains sluggish. In the fourth quarter of 2012, the U.S. economy grew, but only by the slimmest of margins. Traders say we would never have hit these record highs without the intervention of the U.S. Federal Reserve.
It goes right back to the Fed stimulus, right? And every other central bank around the world. They're pumping the system with so much money and keeping rates artificially low that savers and people looking for yield can't get it anymore in the fixed income market. So they force this trade into risk assets.
The Fed has pumped trillions of dollars worth of stimulus into the economy. Stimulus that helps keep interest rates on consumer loans low, including mortgages. That's driving what could become a sustainable recovery for the housing market. New home sales just soared almost 16% to a 4.5-year high.
Faced with higher taxes, a lack of jobs and the ongoing budget drama in Washington, people in this Manhattan shopping district weren't feeling too celebratory.
No, I'm still poor. I'm still the same. I have no money. It's very hard, job-wise and everything. It's very hard to get any job right now.
Do you think the economy is getting better?
No, I don't think. Jobs are still hard right now. Unemployment is up, and it's definitely not getting better right now.
I'm a retailer. I think it's turning around, but very slowly. I'm in the retail wine and spirits business. It's turning around very slowly, but I'm very happy because I'm making a lot of money in the stock market.
And he may want to thank the actions of those inside this building for the market's strength. The unusual steps taken by America's central bank to stimulate the economy have helped boost stock prices. The question now is, will the recovery be strong enough to maintain those gains once that support is withdrawn?
In addition, a number of the other indices that we watch down here also closed at record highs, and that gives traders down here the impression that this market has a little bit of staying power. As for where we've been, you mentioned that long road, Brian. Well, it was back in March 9th of 2009 when we hit a low of 65.47. So we really have had quite a long road back, Brian, but we're positive today and in the record book.